Hey there, should be live. If you just give me about a 30 seconds or so, I'll be able to make sure that all audio is working fine. Good, audio seems to be working fine. So now I can actually begin my live stream. So I'll be picking up where I left off yesterday with the Jedi Consular story arc. I will be returning to the Imperial Agent arc at some point. I'll probably be doing at least I'll probably alternate between the two, but I'm still going to continue with the Jedi Consular arc, so that's what's going to be going on today, essentially. So now I will be monitoring the chat, so feel free to communicate with me, ask me questions and all that. So yes. So let me just switch over to the game real quick and let it load. That should take about 30 seconds or so, maybe a bit longer. But yeah, just gotta wait. And if you ever have trouble with the audio, just hearing me or the game, let me know and I can go and correct that stuff. But yeah, there's a few things I do want to mention about is that thing sorry, that my live streaming schedule will be changing. The 1 week in December there's gonna be like no live streaming because that's finals week, so definitely none there. May have a celebratory one at the end for it being over, but that'd be like it. And then of course I'm going to take a break in during the break at the end of December because I won't be able to live stream. But I'll still have a few content coming out, not as much, but that's just kind of some housekeeping stuff there. Though I do also want to say that I will be starting in 2018. I will be going on and doing my live streams on Sunday early afternoon about that time. Sorry about that though. I made a noise. But so yeah, I'll be doing that's when I move my live streams because I have a different schedule. So I'll work my live streams around that. And then of course always live streams whenever I want. But schedule wise is what I'm talking about. So yeah, so yeah. I'll be continuing with the Jedi Council. I will be eventually going back to the Imperial Agent, because still got a while to go. Yeah, I will say I'm nearing the halfway point to the main storyline. That's probably I'll do that next week sometime. And then of course I've completed the Jedi Knight one. Sentinel Knight. Sentinel is the subclass. I think it's Jedi Knight or Guardian, something along that line. I've completed that one. I may redo it, but yeah, just a little housekeeping there. But every now and then I will continue playing with this character over on Twitch, so you can go follow me there. But let's actually continue with the Jedi Council story arc. And actually, I finished the main storyline in the last time. And so, yes. So that's how far you can see where I am essentially if you read that. So I'll continue there. Next, but yeah, it's nice being back on the Jedi side. The next character I create will be on the dark side rather than the light side. I'm leaning toward the one is a force wielding one as opposed to the Imperial Agent, which is blaster wielding. And then I'll probably do like a probably trooper smuggler after that, kind of going back and forth a little bit. So yeah, and of course yeah, that's it. I got to say too much. Almost unloading. Yeah. Huh. Okay, I must make room. Oh well, but I need to board the shuttle to Coruscant. Public fleet, and there off I go. I just wanted to say that I prefer the Imperial design for shuttles rather than the Republic design. They look more useful. Useful for transporting multiple people, not like a pilot, co-pilot, and 2 passengers. But that there is kind of my personal opinion. But yeah. So yeah. And of course, feel free to talk with me in the chat. I'm happy to respond to you as always. My least favorite part of any game, loading. But, hey, it allows us to play the game, so, hey, we gotta deal with it. And, you know, just sometimes wish though the hints they give here would change more often. Or have, like, a video rather than a still image, or copy still images. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't yet have enough. So yeah. Aw man, I forgot to tweet this out. Well, if any of you guys would like to do that, feel free, but I'm actually going to do that real quickly, so yeah, let me do that real quickly, cause I wanted to do that, now help get the word out. So yeah, okay. So hashtag this, Audio Republic, hashtag Star Wars. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Okay, so that was nice and quick. Back to the game. Kinda like doing that at the beginning, but I forgot. But hey, now I can direct people to it while I'm live streaming rather than afterward. If you move around a tiny bit, you know I have no idea. Ah, come on. There you go. Come on, I won the map. Uh-huh. I have frozen up. Seriously, I have frozen up. Oh, fun. I mean it. And my game has just shut itself down. It crashed, essentially. So now time to re-sign in. That's actually the first time that has ever happened to me. And let's hope my password works. Cause I've been having a lot with this. Every time I sign in, I have to say I lost my password because they're never recognizing my password. Yet they have it in the system. There it goes again! And it is correct. I mean it is actually getting quite frustrating. Try again. Finally, it responded. But it's like it gets so frustrating when it does that. I mean, it is quite frustrating. It's like, and no, have no other problems with anything. It's just Star Wars: The Old Republic and then EA Origin. Every time I sign in, it says your password's incorrect, your credentials are incorrect. It is getting so frustrating with that it's just bugging me so much, and I don't know why it's doing it. Is it because I'm not playing it enough? But who knows what's going on? And, and of course, if you saw my live stream yesterday, you know it was a bit choppy. I had no idea what was going on, probably because I had to essentially re-download all the assets for the game. Okay, I can deal with that. But yeah, it was very choppy yesterday. In fact, YouTube is still trying to process that live stream into one video. Who knew it would take that long for that? But those things do happen. Those things do happen. Yeah, okay, hit play. And now I just gotta wait while it loads. I just can't wait till we actually encounter the Sith in here. Has to happen at some point. At least once. So this one seems to be more lore based. Than the other one, like Jedi history lore, I should be saying. Sorry about the long pause, but that happens every now and then. Okay, I can't do that. Let's hope I can get them. Okay, good. Map up. Okay. I'm going to head. Where do I need to go? That's where I need to go, but I want to stop in south. I'm going to go the long way around. Looking at all the different vendors. Actually, this area doesn't have too much of use for me. Oh, there's... Okay. I've never done much with crew skill trainers. Let me fix it. That's good as a place to sell stuff.
Welcome to our market, potential customer.
I don't need a basic med pack. I never do too much of customizations. But yeah. For some of this stuff I am just going to sell because I have actually no use. A basic exhaust stim. Don't use those either. Don't use them in the pack. Because those are more personal things. I'm getting rid of that.
Thank you for your patronage.
I need this. Hmm. Just got so a little bit more.
We hope our inventory will meet your needs. Thank you for your patronage.
No, it's nice enough. I actually had some room to expand my inventory module. Perfect. Great. This is. Okay, so I can only do it once. But that was just enough for me. Oh, what's this? Yeah, okay. And I'm going this way now. Okay, I'm gonna find a mailbox. Croissant departures. Time to go to Coruscant. After a quick load screen, of course, which was actually quick. Ah. Croissant. Okay, on my way. You know something? We know Star Wars media is like makes us think that the Republic of the prequel area was extravagant, and the Jedi Order was extravagant in lots of sight. I think in the Old Republic there was some even more out of line stuff going on for sight-wise. The Jedi have even more grandiose looking Jedi temples and clothes. Custom terminal ahead. Oh, pretty good on the honor system.
There's more to life than hunting, Quaizen.
Okay, this is ah, come on. Coruscant spaceport. And off you go. Eventually. It did respond, right? Oh, apparently they did not. Now it did respond. Yeah. This is fun. I'm just doing a multi this round. I didn't.
You're here. It's a great pleasure to meet one of the Republic's finest. I read the report about your handling of Nayland Raylock on Tython. Extraordinary work for a young Jedi.
And who might you be?
Where are my manners? Forgive me. Anatol Raspar, Coruscant Special Affairs Liaison. I'm Venara Kale, Senator of Coruscant. She not only speaks for our capital world in the Galactic Senate, but oversees this planet's government. Senator Kale leads the effort to rebuild what was destroyed during the Empire's invasion. Healing those old wounds has been slow and painful.
The war's been over a long time. It's hard to believe we're still recovering.
Some wounds run deeper than others. This world faces many a crisis. A shattered infrastructure, a booming refugee population, whole sectors descending into anarchy. All of these hinder the rebuilding. Senator Kale believes you're specially qualified to deal with a dangerous and urgent threat. She'd appreciate the favor of a meeting. Immediately.
The great Jedi has fallen ill. She is my priority.
Keep an open mind. What's good for Senator Kale is good for Master Yuan as well. Senator Kale is the greatest leader we've had in decades. She'll not only rebuild this world, but the rest of the Republic with it. Speak to Minister Imo at the Senate Tower. Tell him you're expected. Good luck, and welcome to Coruscant.
One conversation over. And there we are. Coruscant. Let's see what the map is. Let's go in this way. Are there any... I really want to find in the mailbox. I give you this message. Okay, good. 10 hours. This is...
Bemerati Hivo, Semper Finst Jun, Umesan, Dumul Ganyor Nord.
Thank you for coming at short notice. I'm Senator Venara Kale. Forgive my abruptness, but time is a luxury I don't possess. As you may have heard, Coruscant is overwhelmed with refugees fleeing Imperial tyranny. Many have been here since the war. The refugees took over the old galactic market sector, huddling in shops and warehouses that were abandoned during the sacking of Coruscant. They refused to leave.
They should be thankful. If this were the Empire, they'd be slaves, or worse.
I fear their current situation is little better. As so often happens when fear and poverty dominate, a criminal element has risen to take advantage of the situation. The Migrant Merchants Guild began as a political advocacy group for refugees. Over the years, it transformed into a ruthless and murderous criminal syndicate.
As if these people didn't have enough problems. Now they're being controlled by gangsters?
These criminals exploit the very people their guild allegedly protects. They rule through intimidation and extortion. The Migrant Merchants Guild has grown increasingly hostile and violent. Their criminal enforcers have acquired military-grade weaponry. Earlier today, their thugs took to the streets. They attacked our security personnel, set fires, began rioting. We're facing an armed insurrection.
I've negotiated with hostile parties before. Put me in touch with these criminals. I'll do what I can.
Jedi are warriors as well as diplomats. If diplomacy fails, we must use force. For generations, the old galactic market was Coruscant's central trade hub. Its importance isn't merely economic. It's a symbol of the Republic's freedom. The comm channels are jammed. We've lost contact with our security forces. I need your help ending this crisis. The criminals must not win.
If there's any way to settle this dispute without further violence, I'll find it.
Do not restrain yourself too much. These men are thieves and murderers. Do whatever you must to save innocent lives from that criminal filth. Find my security chief, Captain Winborn. He'll help. Good luck.
Nice. I went the wrong direction. But that's why I checked the map early on.
failed. I failed. I'm sorry. I failed. Once there were two little boys. Their names were Parkanis and something. Why can't I remember?
It's going to be all right. I'm sure you'll remember eventually. Just relax.
But I have to remember. Padawan. I'm not mad. The man in the shadows is making me this way. He brings the darkness. It's coming.
I can't help you if you don't calm down.
Parkanis! Parkanis, where are you?
Yuan! Farron, please, see Yuan back to her room. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm Atris Finn, the researcher here. We must get to work finding a cure.
She keeps talking about someone called Parkanis. Who is that?
You don't know either? Never mind. A cure is what Yuan really needs. The problem is that the greatest collection of learning in the galaxy, the Jedi Temple here on Coruscant, has lain in ruins since the war. I believe the answer to curing Yuan is in the archives of the temple ruins, but accessing them won't be easy.
If it will help you on, I'll get us the information.
The temple's artificers created a system to sort through the vast stores of knowledge. A set of 3 holocrons that served as guides. The wisdom and personalities of the Order's greatest masters were imprinted on these guides, which they called Noeticons.
Noeticons? Sounds a lot like holocrons. It's obviously different. I'm going with that one because I have.
These Noeticons formed a sort of virtual Jedi Council?
That's exactly it. And I need your help to recover them. The temple ruins were looted. The Noeticons were taken. I have a lead on one of them, but it's not in friendly hands. Republic security spotted some Gan scavengers carrying a Noeticon in the Migrant Merchants Guild. The Republic brought one of the Gand in for questioning, but he won't talk.
I haven't encountered any Gand before.
They're a fascinating species. Quiet, humble, very loyal to one another. The Republic officer you want is Alec Efron. He's at the security outpost with the Gand right now. And I'm working on a lead for the second Noeticon. I should have something by the time you get back. Good luck.
I'm just waiting to we're gonna have to go to the Jedi Temple eventually. I didn't just have that feeling. Real quick.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Yes, okay. Time to leave the looking good, I'm doing now.
travel room.
Galactic Market Taxi.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
It looks like some buildings under construction. Or is it just really more adding on to buildings given how Coruscant's just a single city-wide planet? I just know one thing, if I lived in the Star Wars galaxy, I don't think I would want to live on Coruscant. Too much city. Outdoor Empire would be nice. Okay, I was like, oh, we landed there, but no. Which makes sense, because there's probably gonna be some enemies there. Okay. Time consume goal. The mailbox. And I get some credits. Quite nice. Let's see, taking on maybe one of the side missions. Why not?
Honorable Jedi, a moment, please. I greet you on behalf of the great and noble Senator Dolly Burbark. The Senator sent me as his representative, though he'd prefer to be here himself. He loves to walk among his people.
The Senator sounds like a wonderful man.
Oh, he's the most wonderful man I've ever met. Today, the Senator sent me to find brave and loyal citizens to help with a security crisis. It involves his work to restore the Republic to glory by re-establishing our technological superiority.
We must have wisdom, not just gadgetry.
Exactly. Senator Bark has the wisdom and perseverance to lead us all into the future.
Definitely a
Recently, the
politician.
Senator arranged to acquire a shipment of computer chips, advanced hardware that could create whole new industries for the Republic. Unfortunately, the ship was hijacked by the Migrant Merchants Guild. Now, Republic security is afraid to take on the Guild's thugs.
We're looking for outside help.
Exactly. The Senator says this issue is really over security's head anyways. Recovering the
Why? I
shipment of
don't
chips
know.
from the Guild would be a great service to Senator Bark and the Republic.
The Force guided me to you for a reason.
The Senator will be ecstatic to learn that a Jedi is assisting. To find out where the Guild has hidden the Senator's shipment, you'll have to speak with Security Captain Denel Zahn. He ran the investigation. Then return the shipment to Senator Bark's office in the Senate Tower. I'm sure he'll want to thank you personally.
Okay, time to go. Left to right, won't matter. Oh, actually it might. Yeah, this way. So it does matter a little bit. And I need you guys.
Orvex, Odorticha.
Now I can have a conversation.
I've seen your prowess as a hunter, Kaizen. I'm glad to have you at my side. Don't think about that. Imagine how good it will feel to reclaim those lost points.
No, the Jedi Consular, I think, in a way, kind of reminds me of Star Trek captains. Or diplomatic, who are still willing to fight kind of thing. Oh, what else? There's something else. Oh, much more, you know. Really, because probably after we say he just agree with the culture kind of thing.
In accordance with Security Force Regulation 1195, conversations with non-security personnel are to be kept to a minimum. Let's make this quick. I'm Captain Denol Zahn. Senator Bark's page ordered me to give you information regarding the Senator's stolen goods.
Where can I find the shipment?
Look, I don't work for him. If you want that information, we're gonna have to come to an understanding. Did the Senator's crony tell you where the shipment came from, or what these computer chips are for?
Now that you mention it, he didn't explain anything about the chips.
I'm not surprised. These political types like to gloss over details. The chips are from planet Ryloth. They're designed to operate remote control slave collars. Under Republic Law 4412, Rylothian slave collars and the chips used to make them are illegal in Republic space, even for senators.
Slavery is an abomination to the Force.
The fact is, possession of those chips is against the law. Our immediate problem is that these slave collar chips are spread around the Migrant Merchants Guild headquarters. First priority is get the shipment together again. After that, bring the chips back to me and I'll make sure they're destroyed.
That sounds like the right thing to do.
It's the only thing to do. Find the chips and get out of the guild warehouse. Once you've got everything, I suggest you let us deal with the shipment, not the Senator.
Okay.
Jedi, welcome. Welcome to the old galactic market, sir. I'm sorry, I never met a real Jedi up close.
I'm a person just like you.
Right, yes. Well, anyway, this is the Gand we brought in. He was talking about that Jedi holocron you're all looking for, but he's not exactly, talkative.
You refer to yourself as Gand. How interesting. This is your chance to distinguish yourself. Help me save a dying woman by telling me where the special holocron is. I promise no harm will come to the Gand. Who is this Lars Badig? Is there some sort of schedule that determines who holds it? So I must light the signal, then go to the warehouse.
I'll bet the signals have something to do with the Gand hierarchy. Throw up the right one and you'll get their leader.
No? Oh, I saw something on the map. We kinda nice if we can mount this turret. Just so we can say we did.
Come power the whole blasted planet if you have to. We can't let those crazies take over the network.
Captain Winborn? Senator Kale said you need backup. What's the situation?
We're getting cut to pieces down here. We're not trained to fight an army of killers. These gangsters are smart, organized, clearly trained off-world. They'll kill thousands. Might even destroy the Senate Tower.
The Senate Tower is nowhere near this sector.
Scum found themselves a way around that little detail. The gangsters brought slicers to access every network node in the sector. They're trying to take over the automated speeder flight paths. They'll cause thousands of mid-air collisions. It'll rain debris on the Senate Tower like a meteor storm. No telling how many will die.
Send a man to warn the senators. They need to find shelter.
I sent word right before you got here, but there isn't enough time to save everyone. We have to stop this here. The gangsters have armed patrols guarding the network access points. We need to push them back and manually lock down the terminals. Get enough terminals, and we might just pull this off. My men will back you up. Good luck in there.
Okay. Expected to have to fight my way through now. come on. Wait a sec. Looks like the storage container is explored. Actually, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just doing some guessing. Let's see if there's something up there first. Nope. Let's go ahead up there. Okay. I would do that right now, but I know I'm gonna have to come back there. There's another crate down there. Oh, now I won't be in this room. Let's head that way. Okay. That was almost too easy. Okay. Hang on. Wait a minute. Okay. Take off. And drop in the crate. Then there's another crate right there. I gotta figure out which way I need to go. I need to go that way. Advance right there. Go in and do this. Right. There's one excellent round of combat. Okay. There's 5-7. Let me get that right now while I remember where it is. No idea which one Oh, which one? Swordfish? I got them. Which one?
I think I understand how this works.
Okay. I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Apologize about that, but Match Wonder, congratulations on reaching 100 subs, over 100 subs. Can't wait till I can reach that amount. Got only about 80 more to go. I'll go with that one.
Lars Badig is a criminal. He stole the holocron from the Jedi. My order wasn't responsible for the barricade. Will you give me the holocron if I promise to get the barricade removed? You're stuck behind this barricade. You can only gain trust me. You have my gratitude.
Okay, good to get that done with. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, once I make sure I did not get lost. Oh, yeah, I should grab it. Now I can go into them. It looks like a holocron. Are you gonna open it? Oh, activate the issue.
The fractal structure requires that it be removed for...
With all respect, Master Arca, you are incorrect. The structure only appears fractal. If you view it through the lens of the Force, you...
I don't suppose either of you is going to move past your petty geometrical squabble long enough to notice we have a visitor.
Sorry to disturb such illustrious masters, but I am in need of information.
No need to apologize, Jedi. They have a tendency to get carried away. The last person to use the Noeticon got so tired of hearing these two yammer, he shut us down. It was a mercy.
Wait, Master Thoris. Where is the Jedi Temple? We seem to have been moved.
The temple has been destroyed, and its contents ransacked.
Destroyed? Has any of the knowledge been recovered?
This is the first Noeticon I've found.
It seems much has changed since we were last activated, and not for the better.
Masters, I've come seeking help for my own master, Yuan Par. She's suffering a mysterious illness.
How terrible. Come, tell us her symptoms. Perhaps we can help.
So, she claims the darkness is coming, and talks of someone called Parcanus, and her mind is most affected.
I'm afraid we've plied our extensive knowledge of biological, chemical, and technological diseases, but this illness is beyond us.
What would you have me do?
Sometimes knowledge comes through ruling out false ideas.
For once, Master Bandar and I agree. Yuan's illness is definitely not medical, but we have accessed files that bear cross-checking.
If you can find the Noeticon of Light, where Masters Noab, Nomi, and Woe guard the Jedi Order's mystical knowledge, they may be able to help.
You have my gratitude.
I'm sorry we couldn't have been of more help, but it's difficult without the other parts of the Noeticon.
Find the Noeticon of Light, and seek your answer there. May the Force be with you. And remember, if you seek answers, you must always ask questions.
Seems like the older species is always told to be the wise people. Anyway. That was too quick. I am curious, where does this elevator go? I don't need to go back out of the balcony. That would just be up there. Oh, and I should also run into signs. Doing pretty well with combat for now. I know it will get difficult at the higher levels. Make sure I'm going the right way. Yes, I am.
My men can't believe you took on all those gangsters and lived. You're a blasted hero, you know that? With the network terminals locked down, The speeder traffic is secure. Now, all that's left is pushing out those gangsters for good.
There was some kind of encrypted message on the network. Looks like a recording.
Let me see that. It's an old Migrant Merchants Guild code. I think I can decrypt it. There we go.
You accepted our friendship, Senator Kale, and credits. It's time you paid us back. All we want are the housing projects you promised our people now.
Your people will have to wait their turn like everyone else. I owe you nothing. If you continue pushing me, I'll destroy you all.
Senator Kale and the Migrant Merchants Guild are at war? That's what this was all about?
Your extortion attempt has failed. My people are pushing back your little army as we speak. It's over.
Nobody breaks a deal with us, Senator. We'll have what we want, one way or another.
This is way above my pay grade. I'm not destroying the reputation of Coruscant's most popular politician. Take the recording. I don't want it.
Be strong, Captain. Exposing corruption is rarely easy. You have an obligation to this world.
I'm risking my life every second I spend down here. The Jedi can sort this out. Senator Kale has done great things for Coruscant. She's a good woman. Give her a chance. My men and I will stay down here. You should go back to the Senate Tower.
Look what the Wampa dragged in. I was beginning to wonder if I'd see you again. Did you get the shipment of slave collar chips?
Take these chips and destroy them, Captain.
Oh, I will. Senator Park will be disappointed, but the law is the law, even for senators. I know he probably offered more, but I can at least give you the standard rate for your work.
I'm just glad we found them before Senator Bark did.
I'm with you on that. To be honest, I can't think of a more detestable technology. I've got a lot of data work to do now. We don't want the Senator finding any fault with the way this was handled, but you've got my thanks.
Made a bit too far. We had a nice walk. Yeah, I think that's. I would say about half this game is walking. I'm going to abandon that task.
Vehicle planets are currently open for business.
Okay, back to the Senate I go.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
So time for a nice, leisurely Coruscant taxi ride. For some reason we travel right over this area. Looks like a walkway there. Reminds me a bit of Nostradamus. Probably because they use the same assets to save themselves a little bit of time and money. Which is perfectly understandable and reasonable. time for another nice walk.
Flano Gano, is Haborgisian Zevaxa Inatro, Bomi Finadre.
That will be all, Minister. Dismissed. Captain Winborn contacted me. You thwarted an attack that would have killed thousands. You have my gratitude. Unfortunately, you also have a holo recording I would like destroyed. Its contents will only cause harm.
Do you know how many lives have been lost because of your deception, Senator?
I thought the only life I risked was my own. I expected assassination attempts, not war. My opponent in the elections was a vile man. Lazy, stupid, and corrupt. He wasn't interested in building, only taking. I had to win. But I didn't possess as much wealth as he did. When those gangsters approached me, I accepted their donation. And I'd do it again.
Do you hear yourself? After everything that's happened, you still won't admit to being wrong?
I'm not wrong. If you'd witnessed the suffering on this world, the poverty and despair, you'd know that. I stole from those criminals to rebuild Coruscant for its people. Set things right. I'll bring the Migrant Merchants Guild to justice. You hold the power to ensure my success. Let me finish healing this world. Please, destroy that recording.
To go dark side. I'll stick with the light.
If you really love the people of Coruscant, you'll admit what you've done. Let them decide whether or not to forgive you.
You think I'm dishonest? I'm just a realist. But there's no point arguing it with you. I won't force you to go public. I'll call an emergency meeting in the Senate. Tell them the truth. Let them decide.
Coruscant will be rebuilt, with or without you. I promise to help finish what you've started.
Perhaps you should run for office. I'll see to it you're properly recognized for your heroism in the old galactic market. Farewell.
Increase level. Nice. I went the wrong direction, how to happen. And that wasn't really how to happen. Out of expecting it to be there again. I heard a pork droid. How do you know about the quick travel? I've used them already in this game.
good you're back. Did you find it? The first Noeticon?
I talked to the Noeticon's masters. They had advice, but no definitive cure.
You actually spoke to them? Amazing. At least we're on the right track. I have a solid lead on the second Noeticon. Unfortunately, it's in Black Sun territory. They're a local gang. Pretty vicious.
Black Sun, yay. How fun.
What would street thugs do with a Jedi artifact?
I'm not sure. This whole situation is odd.
Jiskuliska changanga. Umpa kumchinga. Tudo omishka kaba no tesma wetia?
You have my gratitude.
Tuana uba kili wata ponkidanko padoga lola.
Turn the wrong direction. Yeah, I... about to use that tower. Yep, more walking. Can't wait till I'm at a high enough level where I can purchase the speed up. That will be nice. Without a doubt, that will be nice.
Select an available travel route.
Oh, travel route? Okay, Black Sun territory.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
On my way. Let's see what the map. Interesting route to have me take. Ah, we're getting close. Yep, there we are. It's up there. And so, jump.
Report your ailments.
Oh, I can also repair.
You are fit for duty. Return to your
I
post.
should see what I can do. issues. I'm trying to remember.
Stand by for examination and suggested products. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
No, this one. I got a bit to travel. Wow, that's a lot. Hanging out apparently. I've always wondered, what does my character look like to other people? I'll take on this group. I'll take on that droid. I wish I know where I'm going, and I went a bit too far. Oh, okay, took me there. That was off.
Please, Doc. You gotta help me. I don't want to die.
I'm trying to help you. You need to calm down. Wait, what's a Jedi doing here?
A Jedi relic may have passed through this warehouse.
A relic, you say? Well, unfortunately, I can guess just where it is. Those Black Sun thugs. They call me in to clean up a botched operation, and I find this. They're smuggling contraband off-world. Old Jedi junk, data disks, inside people's bodies.
That's absolutely terrible.
A Justicar. Those vigilantes from the lower city. One of them paid big to get this stuff off-world. Quiet-like. Especially some Noeticon. The Justicar's name... he was... Lars something. Lars Badek.
You said Lars Badek wanted the Noeticon off-world. Has it left Coruscant?
Not yet. The smugglers... I can't get the paperwork to go off-world. They're still here. Still hurting.
Those smugglers are dying, Jedi. I need that contraband out of them, but I have my hands full here.
Just tell me what I need to do.
The object I found in this man had a magnetic ID tag, which means that the Black Sun must have scanners to identify their smugglers. You should find one in the other room and grab some medical supplies. Maybe we can keep these men alive.
Wow. How difficult. It would be nice to write that first. And I decided I might as well try. Okay.
Please, I surrender. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
I need to get this item out of you before it kills you.
Hey, how did you know?
Not the most sanitary procedure surgery.
Oh, yeah. That feels better. The thing
I
is hurting
questioned
worse than an
stuff was
infected
medical,
frog.
but yeah.
Thanks. I owe you one, Jedi.
Having most unique practices. Just opening it up there in the middle of Black Sun territory.
The wise woman always seeks knowledge, for she knows that she knows nothing. Welcome, Jedi. It is wonderful to see a face so young pursuing knowledge of the light. You honor us.
My master, Yuan Par, is very sick. I'm looking for a way to help her.
How terrible that your occasion for consulting us is so tragic.
Tell us what you know of this affliction, and we will scour our combined knowledge for an answer. This is most unusual.
And very troubling.
We've searched our considerable knowledge and compared data from the Noeticon of Science.
This illness you've described, it's more like a kind of mind control.
There must be more to it than that.
Our understanding of the matter is limited. We truly wish we could be of more help.
It's most like the Jedi trick of persuading weak minds through the Force. Except Yuan's tormentor is distant, and her mind hardly weak.
If someone is doing this to her, how would we locate them?
Well, you could ask...
No, Nomi, you can't be serious.
What is the matter, Master Wally? I think Nomi Daboda knows best of all of us.
I don't dispute her wisdom, but the Noeticon of Secrets is the gateway to dark things. If the mind is not properly prepared to face them...
I will use caution, Master Wall.
I suppose we don't really have any other options, do we?
Fear and worry are unbecoming a Jedi. The Noeticon of Secrets is not dark, though some of its secrets are. Go. Bring what we have discovered to the Noeticon of Secrets. Its masters will guide you.
Definitely a new thing in Star Wars I did not know about these new Noeticons.
Ah, there you are. The Noeticons. How is the search going?
Two of the Noeticons gave me advice. When I find the third, we might have a cure.
I'm glad to hear it. But right now, I need you back at the embassy. Yuan has taken a turn for the worse. She attacked my assistant, Farron. I've managed to keep her restrained, but I'm worried what will happen if she doesn't calm down.
Perhaps Yuan will quiet down if I talk to her.
Yes, I was thinking that myself. Come as quick as you can. Yuan, calm down, please. There's no man in the shadows here.
No. Any difference? Yeah. Since I need to train him, but since I need to record quick travel to Sand Tower. Since I need to be quick about it, that's what I'm going to do. I was able to move quick using the quick travel. This helps save some walking time.
All over. It's all over.
Please, Yuan, calm down. Nobody here wants to hurt you.
Ah, yes, Atros, but the darkness is coming. Maybe I want to hurt you. Yes, I think I'd like to break all your bones. I'd enjoy hearing them go pop, pop, pop.
You don't want to hurt anyone. Fight it.
Fight? I don't know what you're talking about. What's a few broken bones between friends? Want to play?
Please, Yuan. It's me, your Padawan.
My Padawan? I don't have a Padawan. I sent her to fight the Flesh Raiders, and before the day was done, they dined.
Kaizen, your friend. He was there on Typhon 2. He hunted those Flesh Raiders.
Kaizen? Oh no. They devoured him too. Let me show you how.
And then she's sick in the to keep her lightsaber.
That must have been awful. To fight your own master. I don't know what came over her. One minute she was placid, and then... It's more imperative than ever that we find the Noeticons. Do you have any leads on the third?
Both the Gand and a Black Sun member mentioned Lars Badig, a Justicar. I think he's connected.
The Justicars are self-appointed lawmen that police the lower city. Republic security was stretched thin after the attack, so the Justicars took over. Lars Baddock is one of their leaders, near the top of the Republic's wanted list.
I can take care of myself.
Lars Baddock is known to hole up in the Central Tower area. Do be careful. I'll take care of Yuan while you're gone.
Okay, that's good. I like that better. Some reason. Animation's a bit more off though. Okay. I just gonna grab something. Just random thing. maybe it's the concentration. Nope. Probably on the other side. Ah. Can change appearance. Let's see. Show me around. I found it. Last place you look as always.
A Jedi seeks to improve himself through studying.
Okay.
May the Force be with you.
When that's done, I can get on with my mission. Okay.
Please select an available travel
Just
room.
go to a toy taxi. Eventually we'll probably have to go to the temple as well.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
It took a while for that to load. Well, it looks like it's the same building, but I know it's not. Yeah, there's two of them. An office building and a meeting building, essentially. Well, we do know how, essentially now know how low levels get oxygen. To the path the speeders take. I actually don't know how a certified plane like that can operate. They would essentially have to import water, import oxygen so people can breathe and drink, and get everything.
I don't know what you're talking about. If I had spice, you'd have found it already.
I don't know about that. Good spice trade.
Oh, some posters. Oh well. Okay. I got this way. Okay. Getting close. So essentially right around in an 1980 PD, I think. Doesn't matter which way I go. Okay, I'm getting close to leveling up. That's good to know. Ah. Okay. Oh, time for a good
You've
old
got guts,
conversation.
Jedi. Walking into my base, stealing 2 of my Noeticons.
I'm gonna go with this one.
Those Noeticons were looted from the Jedi Temple.
You've messed everything up. They said I could rule the Justicar territory if I got them the Noeticons. Just one left, and it's theirs.
What do they are?
Who are you talking about?
Doesn't matter. This is my only chance. I already lost 2 Noeticons. I'm a dead man anyway. Here, take it. This whole thing was a mistake from the start.
Okay. Expected a fight. Wow. Most interesting.
Oh, thank goodness, a visitor. It gets so lonely in here sometimes. I would offer you a drink, but I ran out millennia ago, by my record. But we could play a game instead.
You don't look like a Jedi Master. What's going on?
Well, I'm not a Jedi Master, which would explain your first statement. And as for the second, it's hard to say. I'm guessing you activated what looked like some sort of ancient device. A holocron, maybe? And something went wrong. You zigged where you should have zagged, and you ended up here.
I was trying to access the Noeticon of Secrets.
Nope, can't say that name means a thing to me. But whatever it is, you won't be able to access it in here. And there's only one way out. Well, I suppose I could let you go, but you'd have to play a game with me first. A game of questions. Answer right, you're free. Answer wrong, and your strength becomes a permanent part of this place.
I don't like the sound of that, but I guess I have no choice.
Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, the first question. How do you catch an answer?
I think
You lure it out with a question.
Too obvious, I suppose. It's no fun when you get the answer right. Next question. What does the wise person know?
The wise person does not know, but seeks knowledge always.
Another right answer. You are so dull. Last question. Soon this place will be overrun with enemies. What will you do?
Ooh. That income method only motivation but fun. I just feel like I have no idea actually what I'm going to do for this one. Contemplate, whatever, meditate on the answer, kind of thing.
What are the enemies? What are their weaknesses? Where will they attack from?
No, I don't know the answers to these questions.
Interesting. You ask questions. The first thing can I answer? Maybe this is where the conversation comes in.
Like I promised, sir, the Jedi won't be a problem anymore. Now your master won't mind about those other Noeticons, right?
He might not. Only it seems
knew
your
that
plan
Sith would
was a
get involved.
failure.
What? You're alive? How could anyone have survived?
Just say Sigmund.
You think you're pretty clever, but the Noeticons aren't enough to stop me or my master.
Who's your master, Sith?
My master is the downfall of the Jedi Order. Barrick, what are you waiting for? Earn my master's forgiveness. Kill this wretch.
And your combat will come. I find it interesting that there's rocks in the middle of a city landscape. Some some acrobatics, and you know that's not possible here.
Be careful where you walk, Jedi. The path of the dark side intersects with that of the light at many crossroads. This is the Noeticon of Secrets. We are the masters who have seen the darkness and turned back to the light.
The other two Noeticons told me you might know something about a Jedi plague.
If the Noeticon of Science and the Noeticon of Light had no answers, what makes you think we can help? We are neither doctors nor healers.
Patience, Bastila. What she means,
Yes,
Jedi, is that for you to consult us, this illness must be remarkable indeed.
Yes, I'm sorry. Tell us what you know about this illness and we will see what we can find.
It started back on Tython, but we didn't know Yuan was ill until she collapsed.
Of course. Start from the beginning and describe everything you've seen. You are right to consult us. It was only those things eliminated by the other Noeticons that put us on track. It's an illness the Jedi have seen before. One created by an ancient Sith named Tarek Morhage. Used it to turn Jedi to the dark side by the hundreds and leech their strength from them. In this way, he waged war on the Jedi.
Yuan's the only one who's fallen ill.
According to the records, Morhage's plague spread gradually as well. A Jedi healer whose sacrifice, unlike his name, has not been forgotten, developed a shielding technique to release Morhage's hold on his victims.
One by one, the healer cut Morage off from his army, the source of his strength.
Each time he used the technique, however, it cost him some of his own strength. By the time the battle was won, the healer was weakened beyond the point of recovery. He sacrificed his life to save the Jedi Order.
I need to learn this technique.
The The ritual is recorded in an ancient terminal in the Jedi Temple.
Knew it.
Learning it will require the combined knowledge of all the Noeticons. If you are thinking of learning the technique, Jedi, I would caution you. Powers such as these weigh heavily on those who wield them.
But it seems your master doesn't have time for caution. For your master to survive, you must go to the Jedi Temple and learn the ritual as soon as possible.
I will go there as soon as possible.
Then we will do our best to help you learn the technique. Take all 3 Noeticons to the terminal in the temple and activate them. We will teach you what you must know. Later, others may learn the technique as well, but for now, time is of the essence.
Yeah. A character from Time 11 and from Knights of the Republic finally appears in this game. A descendant. Nice to see.
I need to talk to you. I have bad news. Yuan's illness has begun to affect her body. She's losing strength, fading fast. Are you any closer to finding the last Noeticon?
I'm on my way to the Jedi Temple now to find a cure.
The temple? So the Noeticons were able to point you to something useful. Wonderful. Just be warned. The ruins of the temple are crawling with danger. And getting there means passing through the works. They're not safe either. Be careful, but hurry. I don't know how long Yuan will last.
Okay. I'll travel there. Stay for a few seconds. And then go on.
Vehicle planets are currently open for business. Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Jedi Temple. I can go to the Works taxi, or I can go direct to the Jedi Temple. I'm
Have
going
a
to go
safe and
there.
pleasant stay.
So actually those two are connected. So when I played the Jedi Knight storyline, I remember that those two are connected. Wow, good dive. I say one thing, there's no straight down route. and discover the Jedi Temple. But it's definitely the underside. Let me first stop here and sell all the stuff I don't need in my inventory.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Knocknots? Oh, not territory, knocknots here. We're finally going to get to fight some Imperials.
Thanks, stranger. Didn't think anyone else was fool enough to wander this pile of rubble. Stupid move, trusting some prig senator. Jedi Temple's abandoned, he says. No one to fight, only trouble's getting there. What do we find? Battle droids, Imperial commandos, Sith. We're lucky all they did was take our haul and lock us in here to die.
Do you know what the Imperials are trying to do?
Besides attack mercs on a legit job? No idea. Senator Starsnow's after a journal that belonged to his dead kid. Some bigwig Jedi fell during the sacking. Journal's all that's left of him. I feel for the senator and his credits, but those commandos have the journal now. They aren't gonna spare us twice.
I can't let Imperials keep the journal of a fallen Jedi.
A dead Jedi might be your kin, but he's not mine. Senator Starsnow's way near the Senate Tower. If you can get that journal back, he'll be expecting you. Thanks for the rescue. Come on, boys, this job's a bust.
Jedi Temple ruins now. Okay. Sounds like this is something a little later on. Okay. Pretty good. Well, I was actually pretty lucky that got on my first go. Wow. Okay, since you parachute right on in. That must have been what the Imperials did. Or jetpack. Come on, okay. Okay.
This is it. The database where the ritual that can shield your master from the plague is kept.
A stellar work. 1 part computer, 1 part holocron. Truly ingenious.
It is most impressive.
Masters, you know why we've gathered.
The Jedi Order is imperiled by an ancient plague, one that warps the minds of even the wisest of masters and turns them to the dark side.
This young Jedi has stepped forward in search of a way to help her ailing master and save the Jedi Order. But she cannot do it without our help.
Millennia ago, a powerful ritual was developed to shield the Jedi from the power of this ancient plague.
The ritual cut off the Plague Master from his victims, but it exacted a great price from the healer who wielded it.
It is once again necessary for someone to use the ritual.
The ritual is a difficult one to learn, Jedi, and will take many hours of deep meditation and study.
Are you ready to learn it?
I am ready, Master.
Then open your mind, and we will teach you.
Time jump.
seem to have mastered everything we have to show you, Jedi.
Such a bright, inquisitive mind. It has been an honor to teach you.
But remember, the shielding ritual will draw on your strength, and you can only regain what you've spent when the Plague Master's bond with his victims is broken.
I appreciate the warning.
You now have the knowledge you need to save your master. Use it wisely and well, and may the Force be with you.
Reckless, foolish Jedi. So eager to find a cure of your master, you led us right to the prize. My master and I are most grateful.
Who is your master? What does he want?
If my master wanted you to know his name, he'd give it to you himself. There. No more terminal, no more ritual, no miracle healing this time.
Except for mine, you mean? My healing.
What good will that do you? The technique kills those who wield it. How many could you have shielded before it killed you? 1? 2? Even if it was 100, ultimately you would collapse.
If my destiny is to become one with the Force, then so be it.
Well, in that case, let me hurry you to your fate.
Decent. What will I say?
Finally, there you are. I've been kept apprised of your situation. The Council is very concerned about Yuan's health. We've been trying to contact you for hours. Did you find anything in the Jedi Temple?
The Ancient Masters taught me a technique to shield Yuan.
So there is hope after all. Hurry back. Yuan is fading fast. Any delay could be costly.
Any delay? Okay. What that means. Sneak pad and after pad. Quick travel, which I still got that's it. Still got a while for it to go down, so that cannot be used over. There I go. come on. Thanks for distracting them. Okay. Okay. That was not a survival jump. I'm close to the taxi now. Oh, I discovered what was too big of a jump to survive. Had to do it eventually.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Just now gotta wait. And again, always feel free to ask me any questions you want in the chat. I'll be happy to talk with you. Oh, nearly vertical though.
you're here! Quickly! We're barely detecting a pulse on Yuan. If there was any time to test what you learned in the temple, it's now.
The Masters taught me well.
Yuan's life is in your hands now.
Padawan, no. No, I was making you a Jedi. What happened? I feel so much better. But why do you look so weak? What did you do?
You were raving during your illness. Any detail could help us.
The last thing I remember clearly is your ceremony on Typhon. Oh, my student, I am sorry I wasn't a better master.
I wouldn't be the Jedi I am if it weren't for you.
That honors me more than you know. Yes, I see now the foolishness of hiding it. Now I am more myself. I could feel someone else in my mind, polluting my thoughts, twisting them.
Can you remember any specifics about this person?
I really wish I could give you more details, but my memory of that time is hazy at best.
Pardon me. The Council wishes to speak with you when you're ready.
I will speak with them immediately.
Thank you again for helping Yuan. And teaching me a few things as well.
I'll be alright for now. Go to the Council. We can speak later.
Does that mean I'm going to Typhon now? No. You're on Coruscant family. That's good to know, good to know. First I'll speak to that one senator because I'm uphill.
Your son's journal, Senator. There were Imperials in the temple and your mercs were overwhelmed.
Imperials? In the Jedi Temple? No wonder the mercenaries never returned. The Empire couldn't be after family heirlooms. I must inform the Senate of this. Thank you, Master Jedi. It must have been difficult to enter those ruins, but you've eased a father's pain.
Okay, that's good. Second one reward. Now time to speak with Jedi with one member of the Jedi Council. Let's sit on Titan, Coruscant at Titan. Interesting name. Apparently, the Jedi Council has a meeting here on Coruscant.
Ah, you're here. Thank you for contacting us so quickly. We're sorry to have to pull you away from Yuan.
We wouldn't have called you here if it wasn't urgent. First, tell us what you've learned about Yuan's illness.
It's a plague created by a Sith named Tarek Morge. Here's what we know.
Time jump.
Interesting. And worrying. We've started to receive disturbing communications from other masters. We fear Yuan's illness is not an isolated case.
The illness was created by Tarek Morge, but a different Sith is using it now. I don't know his name, but I fought his apprentice in the temple.
Yes. It's imperative that we find this Sith before the illness spreads further. Unfortunately, we have no leads. We can only hope that tracking down and shielding the victims will help lead us to this Sith.
You need me to find these masters and cure them.
A small number of victims suggest that this Sith needs some sort of contact with his victims to control them. I hesitate to ask any more sacrifice of you. You've already done so much. But with the terminal in the temple destroyed, you are the only one capable of shielding the afflicted masters and stopping this Sith, whoever he is.
I will do whatever I can.
You'll need to be able to move freely around the galaxy. To that end, we've prepared a ship for you in the spaceport.
I kind of want to do that because I knew it was coming in the game. Because you always get a ship. But I kind of don't want to do that. I'm going with that one.
Thank you, masters. I will use it well.
You have more than earned it. The missing masters were last heard from on Terrace and Nar Shaddaa. Find them, and break the Plague Master's hold on them.
Say your goodbyes to Yuan. But time is of the essence. Good luck.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, okay. Time for another jump, and I know this one is safe because I've done it a couple of times. You ran into a wall though. But I went too far. That's what happens sometimes when you're not fully paying attention.
It's good to see you through my own eyes once more. What did the Council have to say?
Other masters have fallen ill. The Council has asked me to save them.
I see. But there is still someone we must find. The person behind this. Whoever was in my mind. Stop him! so that I don't have to be shielded anymore, so your strength can be restored. Remember, let your instincts guide you. Keep to the Jedi Code, and may the Force be with you.
In the ship. Okay, that's good. Now I get to use my ship's power terminal. And that's when I'm probably going to end this mission. Or, I should say, live stream, let's play, whatever you want to call it. Oh. Huh? In 2 more levels, I will have had enough. In two more levels, and I can get the speeder bike, which will help traveling a lot. Wrong one. I get to go a little farther now. Get so used to turning the idea out of habit. I feel like in the Jedi Knight storyline you do it almost all on Coruscant. Seems like when my crewman, my companion can't move anymore, I can't go any farther. Getting close. Ish. Okay. I'm to board the ship. Okay. Getting there.
My new master at last! I am C2N2, steward of this vessel. It is my extreme good fortune to serve you.
Glad to have you aboard. Tell me your function, C2.
C2 series droids represent the latest advances in everything from starship technical maintenance to nutritional advice tailored for your specific organic needs. Welcome aboard this Corellian Defender-class light corvette. It was custom-built to offer a Jedi both first-rate combat performance and meditation amenities. Along with the usual accommodations, you'll find a secure captain's locker for storing valuables. Your bridge contains an ever-updating map of the galaxy. It's quite beautiful to look at. Priority alerts from the Republic Network are accessible at the HoloNet console. Long-range communications are available via the Holo Terminal. And finally, the ship's intercom will inform your crew that you wish to meet. Do you have any questions, Master?
Prep the ship for flight. We're leaving shortly.
The ship is fueled and ready, Master. There are just a few final points we should review first. As you can see, I am not equipped for physical danger. My function is to maintain the starship as your home away from home. I am happy to assist you with any non-hazardous task, of course. I pride myself on the utmost attention to detail.
What do you consider a non-hazardous task?
I am programmed to modify other technology. I can also perform long-range surveillance and diplomacy. I'm quite useful, I assure you. Whenever you are ready to depart, consult the galaxy map on the bridge. The ship's computers will handle the rest.
Good, a nice tour of the ship. I'm just going to explore a little. You know, I'm pretty much know what this ship is like from playing the Jedi Knight storyline. Ah, so this is where he goes. Oh, that's where the... This is an auto where different companions go to different places in different orders. Yeah. Oops. I remember on when I did the Jedi Knight storyline that the income was located right here. But now it's moved to that other area, which anyway makes a little more sense. And this was on the other side there. I wonder if it's the same or did they just change it up that way people will actually know which help them to remember which side they're on. Which storyline they're playing? Maybe. I have no idea. Should probably go back to playing the Jedi Knight a bit so I can see if there is a change.
Calling Coruscant Spaceport Authority. Am I clear to depart?
We've cleared the board for you, Master Jedi. Good flying.
Okay. It doesn't matter, I'll just take one. Okay. 19. I'll take care of the conversation I'm gonna have now. And then that will be the end of the live stream. So yeah, that was good to have a good stopping point.
Rasmussen Oblak, Delquas, Skuggetras, Ortagorsk, Skocharatmas, Osla, Spetod, Tragis, Uttapulua, Jolska, Pokel, Tosta, Lutsi, Patna, Siverskas, Isädemo, ja Norpoita.
It's shameful such a thing happens in the Republic.
Tosk, Tanga, Rasjak, Siverskas, Quis, Solteris,
But that's not for anyone to know.
Skocharatmas, Osla, Spetod, Tragis, Uttapulua, Jolska, Pokel.
She never told me how you first ran across each other.
From Oras, Tajava, Kurkunska, Orvex, Raju Raunar, Dokunska, Lohasamar, Krix Tulama, Morta Vramsak, Doskeras, Shiverskars, Navarsisie, Odorticha, Morta Vramsak, Retas.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, that will be the end of my live stream once I decide which planet I'm going to travel to. I'll decide that right now, as opposed to waiting. That was 20 to 24. Okay. Contestant. Or terrorist. That was 16 to 20. That is where I'm going to stop. Okay, I'll travel there. And ending. Once I watch nice hyperspace stuff. No, I don't
Good
want
to hear
to.
from you. The Council has sensed your arrival on Terrace.
Okay, I guess
An
I'll go to
intriguing
another one.
world.
So thank you for watching this live stream. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. And also, once the comments are available, which hopefully will be soon, but since it's a long live stream, the comments will not be available for a while, but that's only if you're currently watching. If you're watching this not as live stream, you probably don't need that, but comment, let me know what you think of the game, etc., etc. Feel free to ask me any questions in the comments. Probably won't always answer them, though I may. It'll depend on my schedule and all that stuff, how busy I am. Also, just want to remind you some things I said at the beginning of the live stream, so if you didn't join me at that point, you'll hear this now, is that I am changing my live streaming schedule for 2018, so 2017 will finish out pretty much normal. Though I will be taking the last week off. I'll still have some pre-scheduled content up, but nothing extra will be going on. But starting in 2018, I'll be the first week I might still be doing my old schedule. It'll depend a little bit, but definitely by the second week in 2018, I will be changing my live streaming schedule. Instead of doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'll be doing live streams about mid-afternoon on Sundays or early afternoon. Should be about 2 hours long, maybe more, maybe less. Depends partially on when I start and what else I have planned that day as well. And then, of course, I always live stream whenever I want, because I can. This is one of those live streams after all. But yeah, I'm doing that so I can properly attend all my college classes, because there's no way I am actually going to skip class just to play a video game. I hope you understand that, because it's pretty reasonable, and I did have a solution. And there's going to be some evenings I'll be able to live stream as well. We'll just remain to see how often that can actually happen, because pretty much my college work will come first, and so will my job. So just thought I'd let you know that. But thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day or good night, wherever you are. May the force be with you always.